So I want to talk to you guys about the Bad Batch. All right, you guys are gonna get a couple of laughs out of this because every now and again, this may not have happened to you yet, and if it hasn't, find any piece of wood that you can and knock on it till your heart contents. I've been the victim of a bad batch quite a few times. I have bought deodorant that has failed. Literally, it was a bad batch. I only used it once because when I was in the army, it failed. But I've had deodorant before that failed. I will name them for you. The deodorant that failed in the army was some knockoff Old Spice crap that came in a red box. It was only $2, and that's all I had to my name because the army hadn't wrote us a check yet. And I was in Fort Lee in Richmond, in Virginia, and I bought the deodorant. I showered. I put the deodorant on, and that shit failed. It literally stank up the whole room when it failed, and we were working out our asses off. And I was like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And everybody else started saying, "What the fuck is that smell?" So I was like, "Oh shit, it's me." It's like, "What?" I said, "My damn deodorant that failed." I said, "Damn, son, your deodorant failed that bad. It smelled like you ain't washed in 6 days." I said, "But I washed this morning and put the shit on." So we all got to get a laugh off of that. Whew. Anyway, years before that, years and years before that, way back when your arms first started stinking, that first deodorant I had was feeling fresh. It didn't fail. It worked very well. And then I converted to Old Spice, the push up stuff. You know, you put your fingers through the butt and it pushes up and you roll it on. Well, Old Spice was pretty good. It barely failed. But then I got some knockoff shit and it failed. So then I went to Gillette, got some Gillette, and Gillette was working, and then it wasn't working. It stopped holding me, but it at least waited until I got home. So kudos to Gillette. So like a dummy, I stuck with Gillette products and got Right Guard, which is made by Gillette. So I got the roll on Right Guard, roll on my left arm. So we're on the way home from school. Right Guard failed my left arm, and not once, not twice, but 4 times in 1 week. It's like, what the fuck? Like, goddamn, deodorant just failed. I mean, but the good news is, it didn't fail until I got home. And you know how you get on the bus and you're like, okay, but nobody else can really smell it because it's not that bad yet. But you know, your body heat's rising. This is before degree existed, so you know it's getting there. It's starting to talk a little bit. You know, it's like, hey buddy, I'm stinking down here. Right arm, right guard's just working. It's just working. It's like, I'm right guard, bitch. I got all the muscle in the world. I'm right guard. And my right arm, it never stank. Never stank. But that left arm, the Gillette and right guard both failed. So for like the 7th grade, I had to wear 2 different deodorants to school. I had to put Sure on my left arm, because Sure, only 2 deodorants really hold me, which is Sure and Degree. As you see that Degree over there. I'm gonna try that Dove dry spray for women soon. Even though it's for women, my dad used to use Secret deodorant. I've used Secret deodorant. Anyway, so I put on the Sure deodorant and I was good. So I just started using Sure for a long time because it was Sure, and Sure would hold me. Sure never let me down. Old Spice, 24-hour stuff, and then my friend LR had this shit called Mitchum. Sadly, that night I spent the night at his house. I didn't have deodorant. So he let me use his deodorant because he was almost out anyway. And he was getting a new pack. He was going to open a new pack. So he gave me the old one. And I threw that Mitchum on. Started buying Mitchum because it smelled great. But it was like $12, $13 deodorant. So you would think, did you pay $12 and $13 for this deodorant? That shit's going to work out. Yep. Worked out till I got back to Charlottesville. And I started buying Michelin. That shit started failing me in the 8th grade. It failed me not like during school, but like right in the gym class, it would go right out. So I had to go into the gym, wash my arms, put on that deodorant, and go to class. And it would hold me for the rest of the class until I got home. And then that shit wouldn't hold me no more. So by the time we got to the ninth grade, I discovered two things. Feeling Fresh would hold me, Sure would hold me, Degree would hold me. Michelin? Nope. Right Guard? Gillette? Nope. And I'm like, there's no way in hell that this could be a thing. So I chalked it up to I must have a bad batch, right? I know you guys were wondering when I was getting back around to that, right? So I've also had a bad batch of Royal Crown hairdressing, the stuff that I use to keep my hair straight. I've had a bad batch of that quite a few times. I guess hair grease expires. I don't know for sure, but it pretty much does expire. So I gooped a lot of it in, and no matter what, it would not keep my hair straight. My natural curls would just keep coming back, and so I basically had to wash my hair every day and use it just to get rid of it because I wasn't gonna throw my $4 hair grease in the trash can. Hey, I'm poor, dude. Yeah, when you're poor, you gotta stretch that shit. So there's an extra can there, and there's some there. I've had a bad batch with shaving cream, like Edge shaving cream. I've had bad batch of Edge. I've had bad batch of Barbasol. I've had a lot of bad batches. When I was in the army, I had a bad batch of I can't remember the name of the soap, but we only could buy a liquid soap. We couldn't have bars of soap, so we bought liquid soap, and this shit was supposed to turn cold. Well, that part worked way too well. And then after I got out of the shower, I was still cold. Even though I would like have rinsed all the soap off, I'm still cold. I'm like, okay, is that supposed to happen? So whenever I got in the shower, I had to use extra just to get rid of it because I bought like 2 or 3 bottles of this shit. See, when you're in boot camp, you're only allowed to get so much stuff, and so I always bought notebook paper, toilet paper, baby wipes, deodorant, and shampoo, body wash. So that because those are like the things you need. You don't buy shit you don't need. Oh yeah, I said baby wipes. Haven't had a bad batch of those yet, but a soldier's best friend is baby wipes. Trust me. You want those baby wipes when you're out shooting a deuce down range. Anyway, that being said, yes, we had to do shooting a deuces down range. That being said, I've had bad batches of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Very few things I've had a bad batch in that was edible. So just remember, you can get a bad batch of anything. Anything. So just be careful what you do. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.